WCWD8908 back again. Welcome to part 2 of the Disney trilogy. A little saga started. If you remember back in part 1, I was talking about the Disney movies, live action and animated, and the prequels and sequels that sometimes you don't really need it, but they're made anyways. And some live action films which are good, most of them, but some of them suck as well. Well, in this part we're going to talk about Disney Channel. Yes, we're going to be talking about Disney Channel, folks. Oh boy, what can I say about this channel? Well, let's just get into the good. When I was a kid, when Disney Channel came out, this was at the heels of, when I used to watch Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. Disney Channel kind of came late. We got cable, back in 98, when we got cable for the first time. So, when we got it, it blew my mind. And Disney Channel, to me, was the shit back then. Disney had it all. I mean, they had, let's see what they had. They had, Bug Juice, I remember that. The Famous Jet Jackson. What else did they also have? They had a lot of cartoons. I remember that. I believe they had Aladdin. They had Hercules. And what else? They had just a lot of cartoons. It was kind of like watching a mixed variety of both Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network all in one. That's what Disney Channel was like. And most of the movies was great as well. I can't think of some from off the top of my head. But as I look, they had a lot of movies themselves that were very good. I think it was Under Wraps, about this money. What else did they also have? I mean, they had a lot of also decent good movies too. Going back to this little rant, Disney Channel was great back then, but to me, the turn of the century, 2000. I think in 2002 they were in that Zoog stage, whatever you want to call it, where it was something different. They were having more live action shows, and some of them were good. They weren't bad, but it was like you started noticing subtle changes. Then I believe around 2004, 2005, they started having what else did they have? They had like That's So Raven, which was a good show, by the way. They also had, what else? They had, Lilo and Stitch was okay. Kim Possible, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I'll get into them in a minute. And Emperor's New School, and then Hannah Montana. But let's just get into it. I did not like the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Some of the jokes felt like they were rushed. It felt like this was forced comedy. Those brothers, they're probably, they probably fun in real life, cool people, but they were just trying way too hard. And it was like, okay, they live in a motel, and they get to do whatever the hell they want. Yeah, that's a decent plot, I guess. What else they had? Hannah Montana. Girl who's Hannah Montana's her alter ego. Nothing against Miley Cyrus, get your money, girl, But I mean, I could not stand watching this. And I remember when I was visiting my family in another state, my baby sister had it on Disney Channel, and guess what came on? A Hannah Montana marathon. 6 long hours. 6 long hours. And even that suck is that was the only TV in the house. Besides my parents' room, that was the only TV, so we all had to share it. And we watched a few hours of it, and it blew my mind. Hannah Montana, it's a fun show. I guess Emily Osment, and Billy Ray Cyrus, but it just wasn't for me. And that's where I was like, what? I was 6 feet at the time. Corey in the House. Okay show. Phineas and Ferb, I actually like Phineas and Ferb. You know, I remember I used to talk bad about it, but you know, looking back at it, it's actually not a bad show. Winning the Way We Play, kind of stupid, but I mean, at the same time, it is also entertaining. It's not like as bad as Hannah Montana, but it's not as good as like, you know, That's So Raven. It's like right in the middle. But the main film is Jonas. And I'm looking here on Disney Channel, and they're called, now it's called Jonas LA. Well, the Jonas Brothers broke up, so I guess they still need money. You know, they broke up as a band, but they still need money, so they're going to keep doing that. And I believe Demi Lovato's in Sunny with Chance. But I also want to talk about some of the stupid Disney Channel movies. And okay, I'm gonna get into this. The Cheetah Girls, first one was a fun movie. It wasn't bad at all. Second one kind of sucked. But then the minute when you got Camp Rock, nothing against Demi Lovato and the Jonas Brothers, you guys, you're fine. It's just that Camp Rock, that's a big fucking no-no. That movie was shit. It was bad. I sat there, yeah, mind you, I'm an older adult, but I sat there and was like, what is this? Oh, okay, it's a camp that dude's rock and whatnot. That's what it is. And now they're coming up with a sequel that comes out later this year, folks. But the biggest movie I hated and felt was overrated, High School Musical. 1, 2, and 3. They're all in the same little circle. Okay? Zac Efron, that made you, man. You might say that. You might say High School Musical made you. Same with you, Vanessa Hudgens. Those 3 movies made you guys, okay? But the thing that sucks is Vanessa Hudgens, you're still with Disney Channel. At least Zach had the decency to get out of it when his contract went. Why do I hate High School Musical? Not because of its unbelievably realistic plot or this is how high school is. No, it's just because most of those lyrics suck. And then it's funny that when High School Musical 1 came out, the ratings actually beat out a football game on ESPN. The second one is just as better, if not worse than the first one. And High School Musical 3, I don't know how the hell that made it in the theaters. I got some executive was like, oh, they're both good. Let's put the third one in theaters. And it's a success. But, you know, to conclude on this second part, Disney Channel was great. In fact, Disney Channel still has some good shows. It's that their leadership is different. You mean so you have to make one channel for boys called, I believe, Disney XD, while Disney Channel's for like girls and preteens. Like, I mean, you could have put them all together. And I'm also disappointed y'all got rid of Toon Disney. Like, that was great. I mean, I don't mind Disney XD now, but Toon Disney was where it's at. But just to end this, Disney Channel, you was great back then. And, you know, if kids watch it today, you know, continue to watch. You know, I'm not bashing. I'm just trying to say that when I grew up, it was much better. That's when they actually put effort into this. It isn't about, talking about shows about teen life and all this. No, other shows got that. Disney Channel, you just wanted to be like everyone else. That's all. Well, this is the end of part 2. See you back for the final part.